my speech is on Sprint at Radio Shack. Recently, Sprint and General Wireless have partnered to buy in Radio Shack after recently Radio Shack had filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Due to them filing bankruptcy, Sprint and General Wireless had come up with a plan to take over Radio Shack while keeping the Radio Shack name and just adding Sprint into their stores. Sprint owning 1/3 of their stores and taking over the marketing and other aspects of the stores. On March 31st, Sprint and General Wireless and Radio Shack had went to court in Delaware in order to see if they were going to be approved to do the buyout for Radio Shack. On March 31st, after 4 trials, Delaware did approve for Sprint to buy out Radio Shack stores and put the store within the store and run 1/3 of it. Doing this, it has saved Radio Shack over 7,500 employees, and right now, as we know, Radio Shack is not allowed to work for the Sprint company. We have allowed them to come over to the Sprint side for in some circumstances, but not all employees are coming over to the Sprint side. But they did save their jobs in order for them to stay with Radio Shack and continue working with them. Between March 31st and April 10th, they trained over 3,500 employees, new Sprint employees, to run the store within the store project. On April 10th, they did launch the first round of stores, and later on they did launch the round 2 of Sprint at Radio Shack stores, round 3, and now they're expanding across the region. Sprint at Radio Shack stores run more as corporate stores because we want our customers to feel like they are being helped the same as them. We don't want them to feel like, since it's store within the store, that they would be denied any access of any of their services that they have with us. So we do operate and run as if we were a corporate store, and we have recently remodeled the stores in order to help make them look more like a corporate store as well, and for our customers to have a better atmosphere, as well as the employees to have a better atmosphere as well. Sprint is growing across the nation and has doubled their stores from what they currently had before they decided to take over this project. As of right now, Sprint and Radio Shack are remaining 2 separate stores. General Wireless running the Radio Shack name, and Sprint continuing on their name and continuing on being the 1/3 of the space, store within a store inside the Radio Shack. These stores are across the nation and are growing more rapidly throughout the United States in order to better serve the customers and better help the Radio Shack employees. And that is my speech on Sprint at Radio Shack.